The US F-35B, a technological masterpiece that's pushing the boundaries of what's possible in military aviation. Its breathtaking capabilities have not only redefined the boundaries of air superiority, but have also transformed the way we perceive and engage in warfare. Are you curious to discover how this state-of-the-art fighter jet is revolutionizing the way we approach combat in the 21st century? Wondering what makes the F-35B a game-changer in the realm of military technology? Stay tuned till the end, because in this video, we're about to explore the jaw-dropping advancements that make the F-35B a force to be reckoned with. The F-35B is truly a jack-of-all-trades indeed. It's super advanced and can do almost anything you can imagine. The F-35 is an extraordinary supersonic fighter that combines state-of-the-art technology with incredible capabilities. This multi-role fighter goes beyond traditional missions, taking on tasks that older fighters couldn't handle. While fourth-generation fighters struggle to adapt to modern battlefields, the F-35 reshapes the balance of power and defines the entire battleground. But the F-35 is more than just a fighter jet. Its ability to gather, analyze, and share data is a game changer. This means it can enhance the effectiveness of all assets in the air, on the ground, and at sea. It's a force multiplier, making the entire combat space more powerful and efficient. This plane combines and improves upon the abilities of other planes like the F-16, AV-8B Harrier, and B-2, and makes them even better. One cool thing about the F-35B is that it's super sneaky. It's really hard for radar to spot it, because it's designed to be super stealthy. It learned some of these tricks from other cool planes like the F-22 Raptor and the F-117 Nighthawk. This plane is so clever that a group of them can work together like a team, almost like a bunch of bees in a hive. They can coordinate their actions really well. But maybe the most jaw-dropping trick is how it can take off and land. It's like a transformer. It can switch from flying horizontally like a regular plane to flying vertically like a helicopter. It does this by using a special engine that can blow air downward, lifting it up. This makes it possible to land on small ships, even the ones the US Marines use. This is the mind-blowing technology that makes the F-35B so incredible, and we're going to dive into all the details of how it works. Creating a plane like the F-35B is super hard because it needs to do a lot of things all at once. It has to be sneaky, maneuverable, and smart. Let's break down some of the tricks they use to make it stealthy and tricky for enemies to find. Stealth mode. Stealth is like being invisible to the radar. The goal isn't to be completely invisible, but to be really hard to spot. For bomber planes like the B-2, this means the enemy's radar can't see them from far away, giving them a better chance to get through defenses. For fighter planes like the F-35, it's about spotting the enemy before they spot you. To do this, they need to make the plane not reflect radar waves back to the radar stations. Big, flat surfaces on the plane can send radar waves right back, so they have to avoid those. Radar reflections are problematic, especially when they act like mirrors. To prevent this, large flat surfaces and corner reflectors must be avoided. The tail of a plane, with vertical and horizontal stabilizers, can bounce radar waves back, making it detectable. To fix this, a V-tail, like on the F-117 Nighthawk, acts as both a rudder and elevator, allowing control of the plane's direction. However, fighter jets like the F-35 prefer separate controls for the rudder and elevator to ensure better maneuverability. They use large elevators placed apart to minimize radar reflections, making these advanced aircraft more stealthy. Air intakes. There are many trade-offs in designing a plane that's stealthy and a great fighter. For example, where to put the engine air intakes. Having them on top of the plane, like the F-117 and B-2, keeps the radar from bouncing around inside the intake and makes the plane less visible. But for a plane like the F-35 that needs to do high-angle maneuvers, this isn't the best choice. During these moves, the air intake would get lower pressure air, which is bad for performance. So the F-35 has twin intakes on the sides of the plane. These intakes have clever aerodynamic features like bumps to help. Every little design feature in a plane has a purpose. Mounting engine intakes along an aircraft's body come with challenges due to the creation of a boundary layer of slow-moving air. If this boundary layer enters the engine, it can harm its performance and cause damage to components like the turbine blades. The F-16 utilizes a boundary layer diverter to separate the intake from the fuselage, solving the boundary layer problem but increasing radar visibility and drag. To address this issue, the F-35 employs a diverterless supersonic inlet, a bump that directs air in a way that reduces radar visibility. Serrated edges on access hatches and a special tape further scatter radar waves, while the plane's surface material absorbs radar across a wide frequency range. Its unique nose shape, unlike the smooth circle of the F-16, prevents radar from bouncing off. The F-35 boasts a large hatch concealing a lift fan, acting like a miniature helicopter for vertical takeoffs. The design of the fan's air intake door is crucial to allow smooth airflow without causing turbulence. This design enhances the plane's performance during takeoff, especially on short runways, making the F-35 a remarkable aircraft that leverages innovative solutions to overcome a range of challenges. Each of these design features is carefully thought out to make the F-35B a master of stealth and agility, ensuring it can perform its missions effectively and remain undetected by the enemy. Vertical takeoffs and short landings. The F-35B is like a real-life transformer when it switches to vertical landing and short takeoff mode. A powerful clutch transfers 29,000 horsepower to the lift fan, while gears start rotating in the rear exhaust nozzle. The back of the engine has a special nozzle known as the three-bearing swivel nozzle, with 3 parts that can move separately. When these parts move, they change the direction of the engine's power. By turning the central part, the nozzle can tilt from 0 to 45 degrees, which helps the F-35B take off in a short distance. This is super useful when the plane needs to take off from small ships. For a vertical landing, the final nozzle part can move to create a 90-degree turn. The first part moves sideways to make sure the power doesn't go in the wrong direction during the switch. This mechanism also helps the F-35B smoothly switch between regular flying and vertical takeoff or landing. Watching it do these moves is truly incredible, and it's a testament to the amazing engineering behind this aircraft. The F-35B, a high-tech marvel. The F-35B, a real technological marvel, has some impressive tricks up its sleeve. To make its unique abilities work without any hiccups, it uses various control mechanisms. Bleed air from the engine is directed to roll nozzles on its wings, helping control its rolling movements. There are also guide vanes beneath the lift fan, which can adjust the fan's performance and thrust direction. These controls, along with the computer's help, make the F-35B very stable, especially compared to its older version, the AV-8B Harrier. But here's where the F-35B truly shines: its powerful single engine. It can generate 191,000 horsepower, a lot more than the F-22 Raptor, which has 2 engines. This engine is designed to handle the demands of vertical takeoffs and landings. However, there are trade-offs. The F-35B isn't as fast as the F-22. The F-35B is built for versatility and loiter time, not top speed. To keep things lightweight for vertical takeoffs, the F-35B uses a special lift fan module. It's amazingly light at just 1.2 tons and contains unique counter-rotating titanium blisks. These blades and discs are made as a single piece, making them more efficient and reliable. But what truly sets the F-35B apart is its high-tech suite of sensors and computers. Information from various sensors is processed and displayed on the pilot's helmet, giving them vital information, even night and X-ray vision. Its phased array radar with no moving parts helps keep it stealthy by preventing radar from bouncing back. The most important part of its electronic system is the radar antenna, which is quite special. The plane's phased array radar uses hundreds of tiny antennas to steer radio waves, allowing the F-35 to track multiple targets without moving. This radar is also used for secure communication with other F-35S and ground-based systems, creating a network system for unparalleled situational awareness. What truly sets the F-35B apart is its networking abilities. It can share a ton of information between other aircraft and ground systems quickly and securely. This information is then displayed right in front of the pilot's eyes, giving them an exceptional awareness of what's happening around them. This makes the F-35B a stealthy fighter, capable of taking off from small ships and hovering like a helicopter. It's truly one of the most incredible pieces of military technology ever created. Now, what feature of the F-35B impressed you the most? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content.